What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a 30-minute stretch. If we've not met before, my name's Margaret. I'm 26. I'm a certified Pilates instructor and I am currently living in Colorado, but not for very long. This workout is a part of my 30-minute daily movement on-demand program on my Pilates membership. So if you love this workout, if you've been loving the workout this week, I'll leave the information for my on-demand programming and my Pilates membership down in the description. You can go ahead and check that out. And we're gonna go ahead and jump right into things. If you have a foam roller, I have like a half foam roller, go ahead and grab onto it. Just put it off to the side though, because we won't start off with it. We'll start like we always do, all the way down on the mat. Cross-legged, legs out in front of you. Maybe you want to sit in butterfly. Hands come right to the tops of your legs. And then from right here, we'll just take a big inhale, breathing in through the nose, filling the body up with air, maybe letting the shoulders float up to the ears. And then we can exhale out, let all of that air go. Good, 3 more like that. Nice, big inhale. And then we'll exhale out, let it go. Good, we'll go for 2, big inhale. And then we can exhale out, let it go. Good, last one, big deep breath. And then we'll exhale out, let it go. Good, from right here, I want you to take your legs so that they come into a mermaid position. So the right leg's gonna go in front of you, your left leg's gonna come out by your side. You've gotta bend at both knees. And I've got my left foot kind of out a little bit just because my table's a little bit short and I don't want to fall off. Arms are going to reach into a T. I want you to try and press the left hip down into the mat. Just sit a little bit heavier into it. We'll take an inhale, shifting the upper body over towards the right. We'll exhale, take it back to center. And then inhale, shift over towards the left. Exhale to center. We'll do 3 more like this. 3. And 3. Good, we'll go for 2. And 2. Awesome. This will be our last one. And last one. We'll take it up to center. Right hand's gonna come down. You'll lift the left arm up overhead, taking a nice big stretch. Again, trying to press down into that left hip. It might not get down to the mat, that's okay. Take an inhale. And then on your next exhale, take your left arm. You're gonna rotate down towards the mat. We'll tap the left fingertips down so they come in line with the right. And then you're gonna open right back up. And we'll just do that 2 more times. You're gonna rotate down. And then open right back up. Did I say 2 or 3? I don't remember. Either way, this is gonna be our last one. We'll take that left hand down, bring it in line with the right, and then just pause right here. Your chest is squared off to the short edge of your mat. Left hip is pretty much lifted all the way off of the mat. We're just gonna inhale, bend at the elbows, lowering the forearms down to the mat, taking a deep breath and a nice stretch right here. Good, big inhale, fill everything up with air. And then you can exhale out, let it go. We're gonna press up off of the forearms, keeping the right hand down. We'll open up through the left side. You'll press all the way up to center and then reach back for your left foot or your left ankle. We'll lift the right arm so that it comes up overhead. This one's always my favorite part of the stretch. It's the counter stretch. Pressing into the right hip, reaching those fingertips up. Big inhale. And then exhale, let it go. Good, we're gonna press ourselves all the way up through center. And then from right there, all we do is just swing the legs over to the other side. So now the left leg's in front of us, right leg's out by our side. We'll reach the arms into T, same thing. We inhale, shift over towards the left, and then exhale, take it to center. Inhale, shift to the right. Exhale through center, 3 more. 3. And 3. Good, we'll go for 2. And 2. And then last one. Good, and 1. We'll take it back to center, taking the left hand down. We'll reach the right arm up overhead. Nice big stretch. Good, take an inhale here, then we're gonna exhale, rotate down through that right side, tapping the fingertips to the mat. You're gonna exhale, open right back up. We'll go for 2 more. Rotating down. And then opening up. Awesome. Last one, we'll take things down and taking the right hand down to the mat. Pause right here. Again, we're shifted pretty much all the way over into that left hip. We're a little bit lighter on the right side. When you're ready, you inhale, bend at the elbows, lowering down onto the forearms. Taking a deep breath here. Big inhale. And then exhale out, let it go. Good. When you're ready, we'll lift up off of the forearms, keeping the left hand down. You'll open up through that right side, and then you're gonna press all the way back up to center. From right there, legs are gonna come together, and then you'll put your legs out in front of you. Words get tricky when you're on like your 4th class filming up the day. Open your feet out. Wider than your hips, I'd say mat's distance. Flex the feet, push the heels forward, reach the arms out in front of you. We'll take an inhale to sit up tall. You're gonna exhale, round forward through the upper back for spine stretch, reaching the fingertips towards the feet, thinking about creating space from shoulder to shoulder. You'll find a point that you physically can not go forward anymore. You'll inhale right there and then exhale, draw in from the belly button. You're gonna roll yourself all the way back up. 3 more like that. Inhaling at the top, we're gonna exhale, round forward. You can imagine that you're rounding forward over a beach ball. Good, inhale and then exhale, take it right back up. Good. I think I said 3. I don't know why, my mind is like, I don't know why, I was gonna say my mind is like scrambled eggs right now. Does that make sense to anyone else? Good, inhale, and then exhale, take it right back in. 1 more, big inhale at the top. Exhale, we're gonna round it forward. Good, inhale, and then take it right back in. Good, from right there, arms are gonna drop down. We'll take a little shake of the shoulders. Okay, keep the legs where they're at. Hands are gonna lift up so that they come behind the head. You're gonna open up through your elbows. Now stay anchored down in the hips. I just want you to inhale, twist the upper body over towards the right. Whew, exhale, take it back to center. Inhale, you're gonna twist over towards the left. Exhale, back to center. Okay, we'll do that 3 more times each side. Over towards the right, don't pull on your head. Really gentle touch. Good, this is 2. Ooh, and 2. Man, did I need this stretch. We'll go last one. Ooh. And then last one. Good, we're gonna come back through center. Arms are gonna come out into a T. Mine's gonna be kind of a little bit twisted. We'll come over towards the right, taking the left hand, you're gonna reach it down towards the outside of the right foot, and then just let your right hand rest onto your low back. Open up through your chest, pressing the right shoulder kind of open and back. Good, big inhale right here. And then we're gonna exhale, pull right back up to center. Arms are out in a T, you're gonna derotate, take it through center and then over to the other side. Right hand reaches towards the outside of the left foot. And then we take the left hand to our low back, gentle hold right there, pressing the shoulder open and back. Big inhale. And then we're gonna exhale, let it go. We'll bring ourselves right back up to center. Derotating, taking it through center. And then I just want you to bend at the knees. Okay, hands are gonna come right behind the hamstrings. We'll take an inhale right here, sit up tall. I want you to exhale, draw belly button to spine. Start to kind of pull yourself back into a little bit of a ball shape. Okay, we'll inhale there at the bottom and then exhale, you're gonna roll yourself right back up. Come up through seated, find a tall spine, and then inhale, round forward at the shoulders. Still pressing hands into legs, legs into hands. Good. We'll do that 3 more times, sit up tall, and then draw belly button in. You're gonna roll back. It's really slow, it's really gentle. I know we do this together all the time. It doesn't have to be more complicated than this. Roll up, and then round forward. Good, we'll go for 2, sit up tall. I know, I'm sure you were like, I thought this was a stretch. This is not a stretch. It is, it's a stretch if you make it a stretch. Good, 1 more, sit up tall. Draw the belly button in. Good, inhale and exhale, take it up. We'll round forward. Good. With that last one, we're gonna sit back up. If you've got your foam roller nearby, go ahead and grab onto it. We're just gonna take it so it comes behind us. And I want you to put your legs kind of out in front of you, scooch forward, your hips are down, you're gonna bend at the knees, feet down onto the mat. We'll place the foam roller right at about the base of the shoulder blades, and then you're just gonna let yourself lay over the top of the foam roller, okay? Hands can come behind the head, you'll open up through the elbows, plant the feet down onto the mat. Low back is gonna arch and lift off of your mat. That's good, that's what we want. This is gonna help us to open up our low back. Good, and we're just gonna hold here for a little bit. So if at any point you wanna come out of it, go ahead and come out of it. That's totally fine. Good. Trying to move you through some active stretches, right? It's good to get a little bit of movement in, but I worry about you guys that are gonna be doing these 30-minute workouts every day. Like, I do wanna give you some active rest, so that's what these days are for. Good. Okay, we'll take a big inhale right here. I want you to fill everything up with air. And then exhale, we're gonna pull the bottom two tips of the ribs together, push them back. As you tuck chin to chest, you're gonna round up, finding a little bit of an assisted crunch. Foam roller might move back a little bit, and that's fine, okay? Then we're gonna exhale, you'll inhale, lower right back down. Good, take a second, breathe, and then when you're ready, you're gonna tuck the chin, roll it up. Okay, we'll just do 4 more like this, taking it down. And then rolling it up. Good, hopefully my mic isn't getting smashed. It's not, right? We're fine. I hope. Oh, this is 3. Good, we'll go for 2. And then last one. Good. Okay, with that last one, just kind of roll up a little bit, come off of the foam roller. We're gonna come down onto our right side. The foam roller is gonna pretty much stay right where it's at. I just want you to find like where your armpit is, move down just a little bit, and then start to kind of push your fingertips in towards your side. You're gonna find a spot that's kind of ouchy. From right there, we want to put that spot onto the foam roller. So we're kind of getting into the lats. A lot of us have really tight lats and we don't even realize it. I want you to bend at the elbow, place your head into your hand, and then just hold right here for a second. Your left hand can come in front of you just for a little bit of extra support, because we're just going to hold and breathe. My foam roller has like divots in it, so it's a little bit, I don't want to say it's a little bit more painful, but it does kind of, it's a little bit more poignant. Okay, take a breath right here, and then when you're ready, we're gonna take the left hand behind the head. You'll open up through the elbow. You're gonna inhale, close the left elbow down, kind of rotating over the foam roller, and then exhale, you're gonna open up, elbow to the ceiling, and then you can open it back as far as is comfortable. Okay, we'll do 4 more like that. Whew, this is 3. My lats are so tight that this does not feel super nice. Like, it feels nice, but also horrible. This is 2. And then last one. Good. Okay, with that last one, we're very gently going to press ourselves up off of the foam roller. You're gonna take it out for a second, just put it off to the side, and then you're gonna lay all the way down onto your right side. You can bend at the elbow. We're gonna lift the arm up, same kind of thing we just did on the foam roller. You're gonna inhale, pull the left arm forward. You can tap your fingertips down. I'm not down on the ground, I'm on an elevated surface, so my fingers are gonna go a little bit further. And then we're gonna exhale, open right back up through that left arm, pulling the shoulder back. Ooh, we get a little twist through the spine. Let's do 3 more. Pulling forward. And then opening up. Good, we'll go for 2. And then last one. Ooh, good. Okay, now with that last one, we'll take the left hand in. You can slide the left leg out. We'll press up off of our right side. And then again, you're gonna grab onto that foam roller. I'm gonna flip around so that you don't have to look at my butt because how rude. We'll come down onto our left hip. And again, you've got your knees bent, you've got your hips stacked, all that good stuff. We're gonna find, again, that sticky part, you know, underneath your armpit, right about at your lats. If you don't know where your lats are, they kind of wrap right underneath you right here. So you'll find a spot that feels a little bit tense, and then you're just gonna lay down onto the foam roller. If you don't find a spot, that's okay. As you start to roll through stuff, you'll feel it. Okay, once we get here, your head's gonna come into your hand. You're bending at the elbow. We can take the right hand in front of us just for some support because we're just gonna hang out here for a second. For me on this side, I feel kind of like a sticky spot a little bit further back than I did on the first side. Like I said, my lats are super tight. I think for a lot of us, they're super tight. Take a second right here, take a breath. And then when you're ready, we'll take the right hand behind the head. Oh, you're gonna open up through that elbow. And then inhale, we'll close the right elbow down, rotating down. We're gonna exhale, open right back up. And then you can open up through that top arm as much as is comfortable. For me, it's not a lot. We'll do 4 more. 4. Ooh, we're gonna go for 3. Don't mind me. Everything's fine. Good, we'll go for 2. And then last one. Ooh, good. Okay, with that last one, right hand's gonna come down in front of you. We're gonna press up off of the foam roller because ouch. Put it off to the side, and then we'll reset, laying all the way down onto our left side. You can bend at the elbow. Probably feels a little bit better not to be on top of the foam roller. Reach the right arm up over your shoulder. You're gonna inhale, pull that right arm down, tapping the fingertips to the mat. And then big exhale, you're gonna open right back up. Good, 3 more like that. Bringing it forward. And then opening up. Good, we'll go for 2. And then last one. Awesome. Ooh, I'm sleepy. Are you guys sleepy? We're gonna press up off of our left side, and then from right here, we're just gonna pop up into a tabletop position. Both hands go down, both knees go back. From this tabletop position, we're just gonna take a couple of cat-cows, and I want you to move nice and slow. We'll inhale, arch at the back. You're gonna open up the chest, draw all the shoulder blades together. Big exhale, you'll press down into the heels of the hands, curving the spine up, looking to the tops of the legs, pointing the crown of the head down. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhaling to open up at the chest, you'll draw the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, press away. Ooh, last one, arch the back. Sorry if I made you yawn. And then exhale, press into the heels of the hands, curving the spine up. Awesome. Okay, from right there, when you're ready, just reset into that tabletop. We're just gonna take an inhale. You'll shift your hips over towards the right, kind of pulling your right shoulder towards the right hip, like you're a dog wagging your tail, but then also trying to look back at your tail. Inhale, you're gonna take it through center. Exhale, we'll shift the hips to the left, pointing our gaze over towards that left hip. And then back to center, 2 more each side, to the right. It is windy as heck outside, and then over to the left. Good, we'll go last one over to the right. Last one to the left. Good. With that, we'll just reset into a neutral position. We're just gonna kind of shift forward and back, taking a little bit of a wrist stretch. If it feels like too much tension or too much pressure in your wrist, just come off of it. You can go back into a child's pose. You can do a couple more cat-cows. I want you to make this work for you, as always, right? Okay. When you're ready, we're just resetting into neutral. We're gonna take the right knee. You're gonna lift it up, keeping the knee bent. You'll inhale, open the right knee out towards the right. You're gonna circle it in and then press it back up. And we'll just do that 4 more times, circling out, ooh, and then pulling in. Good, we'll go for 3. For 2. And then last one. Good, right leg pulls in. We're gonna go the opposite direction, pulling the right knee in, opening out, and then circling up. For 4. 3. 2. And then last one. Good. With that last one, right knee comes down. Take a second, press up off of your wrist, give them a little shake, give them a little roll. Take a second. I know for me, it's a little bit wristy, so I just want to give you guys a break if you need it. I know, I'm over here like, we're going to stretch, and then I make you do hip circles. Rude, I know. Okay, when you're ready, we come back into that tabletop position, both hands down, both knees back. Right knee stays down. We're going to lift that left knee up. Open out to the side. You're going to circle in and then press back up for 4 more. Circling out. Ouch, pulling in. Sorry, don't mind me. For 2. I'm over here like speed circling through it. This will be our last one. Good. Left knee comes in and then we reverse the direction. Pulling the knee in, you're going to open out, circle up for 4 more. 4. We'll go for 3. For 2. Ooh. And then last one. Whew, with that last one, both knees come down. You can scoot your knees back just a little bit because we're gonna lay all the way down onto our mat. Oh. Actually, scooch back a little bit further than you think because we're gonna grab back onto our foam roller and do a little back extension from right here. Take your foam roller just in front of you. Hands are gonna come to the top. That's gonna elevate you a little bit to start. You're just gonna push the foam roller away from you. Okay, so it'll come a little bit below your wrist. Your chest is going to get down as close to the mat as it can. Your head's probably going to lift a little bit. From right here, we take an inhale. You're going to pull the foam roller towards you, rolling up, lifting up through the chest, finding that back extension. If that's too intense, ditch the foam roller. Inhale, you're going to roll it forward. It's kind of a nice assist, but it's also going to make this, it's going to accentuate the back extension. So if you only come up this far, that's fine. If you're able to come up further and get your hands to the top of the foam roller, maybe lifting the front of the hips off of the mat, that's awesome too. Not all of our spines have the same amount of extension like available in them. So I never want you to look at my body and look at my back extension and think, oh God, I can't do that, so I can't do Pilates or I can't do this exercise. You can do it. It's just gonna look different in your body, and that's fine. That's normal, right? I say this all the time and it sounds so dumb, but like that is truly the beauty of the human experience, right? All of these movements look different in all of our bodies. I'm just gonna have you do 1 more. And then we get to ditch the foam roller for good. This will be our last one. Good, lower it down. And then take that foam roller, you're just gonna put it off to the side. We'll bring hands underneath the shoulders. You're gonna press all the way up. And then reach hips to heels, finding your child's pose. Arms go long in front of you. Take a deep breath. Big inhale, and then exhale out, let it go. Awesome. Okay, from right here, we've got just a little bit left to go. We are going to lay down onto our mat on our backs. Okay, so just go ahead and get there however you need to get there. Remember, it doesn't ever have to be a graceful transition down to the mat. Just make your way down, okay? Once you get there, I just want you to, settle in, see how things are feeling. You can keep the knees bent, feet down on the mat, bring your hands down by your sides. And I just want you to connect into your breath a little bit. It's really easy to lose sight of our breathing as we get into, movement patterns. And I just want you to come back into it. Okay, take note of where your inhales are landing, where your exhales are landing. Maybe take note of any spots in your body that feel a little bit tense still. For me, it's my wrist. But I think for other reasons, not because of the stretch. From right here, we're gonna keep the left foot down on the mat. We'll cross right ankle over the top of the knee for a figure 4 stretch. Now you've got a lot of options here with the figure 4. You can keep your feet down on the mat. That's where I like to take it. You can also lift your left foot off of the mat, thread your hands through your legs, and then just pull this shape in toward your chest. For me, that tends to be a little bit too intense for me and my body, but if your hips can handle it, if your body likes that, do it. Do it. And we're gonna hold right here for just a little bit. Okay, so take a couple moments. Right, Pilates, we do a lot of hips, we do a lot of shoulders, obviously a lot of core, or all core, I should say. So stretches like this are typically pretty nice feeling on the hips. Good. Okay, we're gonna take a big inhale, fill everything up with air. And then we'll exhale out, let it go. Good. Okay, from right here, you're gonna bring your left foot back down to the mat if it's not already there. We're just gonna lift our right leg up. I want you to take your hands to your hamstring, interlace your hands together. We're gonna point through the toe, take an inhale, and then exhale, you'll flex your foot, pull toes to nose, press the heel up. We'll do that 2 more times. Point the toe, and then flex the foot. 1 more, point the toe, and then flex the foot. Good, and then you can bring your foot just kind of into a neutral or natural position. We'll take an inhale, you're gonna bend at your knee, and then exhale, kick up. We'll just do that 2 more times. We'll bend the knee, and then kick up. Good, 1 more, bend the knee, and then kick up. Good, okay. We can uninterlace the hands. Right foot comes down. We'll cross left ankle over the top of the right knee. Take that figure 4. And again, however you need to take it, that's where I want you to go. I'm gonna press my left leg away from me just a little bit because on this side, for some reason, my hips just like to, bring everything nice and close to me. So I need a little bit of assistance pressing away. If you'd like to lift this off of the mat, go for it. Interlace your hands behind that right hamstring. It's totally fine. We'll hang out here for just a little bit. So take some deep breaths. Good. We'll take a big inhale right here, filling everything up with air. Then we can exhale out, let it go. Good. When you're ready, uncross the right ankle. Left ankle, sorry. You're gonna shoot the left leg up and then interlace your hands behind that hamstring. You'll inhale, point through your toe, finding length through the front of the leg. And then exhaling to flex the foot out, pushing the heel up to the ceiling, pulling toes to nose. We'll find a stretch. You'll feel it probably mostly through your calf, maybe a little bit in the hamstring. 2 more like that, point the toe, and then flex the foot, push the heel up, toes to nose. Good, last one. Good. Okay, from there, your foot just comes back into a nice, normal position, nothing crazy. You're gonna inhale, bend at your knee, and then exhale, kick it up. For 2 more, bend the knee, kick it up. Last one, bend the knee, kick it back up. Good. And then when you're ready, we bend back at the knee. You'll bring your foot down to the mat. Both hands can come down to your sides. We're just going to drop the knees over to one side, take them up to center, drop them over towards the other. We'll do 2 more. 2 over to the left. And then 2 to the right. Good. Last one to the right, to the left. Up to center. And then last one over towards the right. Oh, good. When you're ready to come up out of that, we'll slide the legs out to straight. Arms are gonna reach up above the shoulders. We'll take an inhale and then exhale. You're gonna roll yourself up. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Once you do come up through seated, good news is that you are all finished with today's, let's call it a 30-minute movement. I hope that you enjoyed this workout. As always, please let me know in the comments how you feel about it. If you'd like more 30-minute workouts or you enjoyed this and you want more, the Pilates membership is the way to go. All that information is down in the description. Remember, you guys are awesome. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and I will see you in our next video. I just get